Hey everyone, Tanner Bell here from makersgonnalearn.com, a digital die cutting community teaching you how to master your die cutting machine. In today's video, we are making such a highly requested video. We are going to teach you how to make the best glitter ornament ever. We are going to give you our tips and tricks, our favorite materials, and so much more in this video. If you're excited, let's jump into it with our favorite supplies. You have everything on the table, but I really want to go through every single thing so that you guys know what we use and why we use it to make your glitter ornament. So you're going to need your red solo cup, any type of cup will do. You're going to need polyacrylic, and this is what we recommend. This stuff right here, you're going to get one bottle of it. Any of the finishes work. Today we have the clear semi-gloss, and that's just probably been our favorite over the past few years. I've probably had this for the past 4 years, and we still have probably half a bottle of this. So we use it on all kinds of projects, and it is a really professional finish. It's going to go great on your ornaments, and I absolutely love this. So definitely highly recommend this over any other adhesives that you've seen out on the market for making glitter ornaments or any other videos. This one has to be hands down my favorite. Next up, you are going to need some type of glitter ornament that you can pick up at the craft store. This one is plastic, but you can also use glass depending on what you prefer for your home, and different things like that can determine if you want plastic or if you would prefer glass. They work pretty much the same, and the best part about using a plastic one is, guess what? When it drops, it's not going to break. So that's a nice little handy feature. Next up, you're going to see that we have a thing of masking tape. We're actually just using this to hold our ornament in place today. I highly recommend having something that you can kind of keep it in place from rolling and moving around on your craft surface. So next up, we have a syringe. Now you can get these syringes almost anywhere at Walmart. Most craft stores have them. You can also go to the pharmacy and ask them for one. That is kind of one of a quick little hack, if you will, to get a free syringe really quickly. The next thing you'll need is some type of glitter. Now this is definitely kind of pick your own adventure type thing when it comes to the glitter, because you can use all kinds of different types of glitter, colors of glitter. It is a lot of fun with all the different options of glitter. The next thing we have is our masking tape transfer sheets. This is so awesome. It's a 100-foot roll and it's 6 inches wide. We got this from antitay.com, and it is probably one of my new favorite vinyl transfer tapes. It's so good, and we really, really like it. So the next up, we have our rubbing alcohol in a pump bottle along with a piece of paper towel. So aside from that, you also may want just a piece of printer paper to help funnel the glitter into the ornament, potentially, depending on the type of glitter that you have. So last but not least, we just use our Cricut machine, and you can use a Cricut Explorer, a Cricut Maker, anything like that to make your ornament. And we have already cut out an amazing decal from Makers Gonna Learn to put on today's project. So if you're excited, now let's head into making our ornament. Okay guys, we have our ornament, and what we're going to do is open it up right here. Just like so. We're going to sit this to the side. We will not need it for just some time. And we are going to now take our polyacrylic. Now polyacrylic is kind of like a professional model of Mod Podge or things like that. It's a little bit thinner than Mod Podge, I do have to say, and it's really, really awesome. So this right here, I'm just filling it up in our syringe, and I like to kind of do a little bit less than I think to get started. So now we're going to take it in here and just squirt it in, just like so. And then you can set that to the side. And then now what you want to do is you want to just go around your ornament. So we're just going around the ornament, and as you can see, it only covers about a quarter. Now I will have to say we're using a very large ornament today for today's video. So this will give you a lot of, tips and tricks for doing these larger ones. So then you can kind of just sit it down right there, and we're going to fill this up again. The best part about this is if you fill it up and have too much, that is what we're going to use our cup for. So just like so. We've squirted that into here, and you just want to work it around. You want it to get a really nice light coating, so you just want to work this around just like so. And you can see we're getting a really nice coating here. We're getting closer to the edges. I'm just working it around nice and slowly. And now we're getting around to those edges, making sure everything's coated in this spinning motion. And notice that I'm just letting the excess pour out back into the polyacrylic. Now, a lot of people sometimes like to let theirs sit in some type of cup, like a solo cup, to dry out and make sure it's an even coat. If you do this, you'll want to let it sit for about 20 minutes or so to make sure it's nice and even. So what we're going to do now is going to let this sit just like so on the solo cup. Okay guys, what we're doing now is we just added 2 pieces of paper towel to help leave this in position while we let it drip out any excess polyacrylic and let it get tacky. Once it's gotten tacky, what we're going to do is we're going to take it out of our solo cup, and we're going to sit the solo cup over to the side for our next ornament. And now we are going to be able to open up our glitter, and we are just going to kind of pour it in. Now, this is a pretty large ornament, as you can see, so we're easily able to add the glitter right into it, just like so. And then I'm going to go ahead and put the lid on the glitter because you do not want that all over your craft surface. And then what I like to do is take a piece of paper towel, anything like that, and you kind of want to hold it, and you can kind of just start shaking this around to cover the ornament. And look at how awesome this looks. I love, love, love how awesome it is to make these ornaments. It is truly really, really quick. And look, we already need more glitter. I'm telling you guys, these are such large, large, large ornaments that you want to be very generous with it. But that means they take up even more room on the Christmas tree, which is awesome. So then you can continue working around with the glitter. Kind of just want to work it in. And again, if you have a special or favorite glitter, you are more than welcome to use it. Almost any glitter will work with this project, which is super, super fun. And you can kind of see we are getting some great coverage here, and it's so cool. I love the look of today's project. And now you just want to go in and make sure you've covered all the different areas of the ornament. So once you've done covered it, you can then take your solo cup or piece of paper to put the glitter back in. As you can see, we had very little extra glitter. You can make sure that it's good to go. And then you are more than welcome to go ahead and put that lid right back on your ornament. So now we've already cut out our decal, and what we're going to do is just take us a piece of the masking tape transfer paper, and we're just going to pull it out and then rip us off a piece and lay it down onto the decal. So I've already weeded out the decal, and we have a whole video coming out giving you guys the best tips and tricks for applying vinyl to ornaments. So if you have any questions on that, be sure to stay tuned for that video. And I'm just cutting off the excess. And again, this is so affordable and super, super awesome. So I'm just gonna pull up that. And what we're going to do now is just be able to weed it up off of the masking paper. And why we're using that is because we have such a curved surface on the ornament that you want to be very mindful of the transfer tape, giving you the best result to apply onto the ornament. So we're just burnishing the vinyl onto the transfer tape, just like so. And once you're ready to go, you can peel it back. And now we've been able to remove the backing, so we're going to bring in our ornament. And what we're going to do before is, again, we have it on the masking tape to kind of keep it in place, kind of gives it a great barrier. And what we're going to do is take our rubbing alcohol and a piece of paper towel, and this is going to help remove any residue or any fingerprint residue or anything like that that would hinder the vinyl from sticking to the plastic. So this is just, cleaning the ornament. We highly recommend this for all, any glass or plastic surface you're applying vinyl to. This is going to come in really handy. So like car decals, mirrors, anything like that, you want to clean it with that rubbing alcohol. So then you can let that dry really quick. It is already dry, so you can, lightly touch it and make sure. And then once you're glad and happy with that, you can go ahead and take your decal and kind of center it. And you're going to be able to tell the vinyl is already super ready to stick to anything. And I'm going to let that sit there. And before I apply it down, I'm going to take a pair of scissors and I'm going to just kind of take these little snips and go in for the decal. And this is going to help it allow to lay just as it will want to and not, give us as many air bubbles and things like that. But you're going to see that I'm going to show you exactly how to get rid of them if you do end up having them. So once you've done that, you're just going to want to take your finger and start slowly letting the vinyl fall into place. One of our favorite tips for this is working from the inside out. So kind of just taking it and working from the inside and just pushing out onto your vinyl, going from the inside to those outer edges. Kind of just letting that vinyl go down. And then if you see any creases or anything like that in the vinyl, you'll be able to peel it up and correct it here in one moment. So once that's down, you're going to want to start taking these slits and kind of just working the transfer tape off. So it is totally fun to work in different pieces like this, and it creates a little different type of section, which I appreciate a lot. So just like so, look at how awesome the first part is down. And now you're going to be able to peel this off. And just like so, you have your awesome decal applied down onto your ornament. It is truly that easy. Now you're going to be able to create a little bow with ribbon or burlap or anything like that to finish this ornament off and place onto the tree. It is truly that easy to make your awesome glitter ornament. If you guys enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more DIY holiday videos like this one. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to check out our membership site, makersgonnalearn.com, which is an amazing digital die cutting community. Whether you have a Cricut, Silhouette, or Brother Scan and Cut, you are going to love, love, love our membership. You'll get access to over 1,400 plus cut files with over 300 just for Christmas. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye, guys.